What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cracker Season 4. Got some stuff in the mail. Some stuff to talk about. I know I look like hell because I've been moving stuff from here to the new place for the past couple days and it's draining me. We're trying to save some money here and there, so we're taking little by little the boxes we can fit in the car and I'm just driving them back and forth, back and forth. Well, not driving, but dropping them off, you know. So it's taken a long time, but it also takes its toll. Uh, but Saturday, well, actually today's Wednesday, the 11th. Saturday we're renting a truck to get everything, like the rest of the stuff. If I'm trying to get as much stuff as I can in the car until Saturday, because Saturday will be just that much easier if all I have to do is just take the furniture, because that would be great. So I'm trying to get as much as I can, which, like I said, it's taking forever. It's taking its toll. It's making me exhausted. I've been all night long back and forth. But anyway, like I said, I got some packages, some stuff to show. I got this in the mail yesterday. What is it you say? It is the Joker's knife from The Dark Knight. Well, replica or whatever you want to call it. It's a real blade. It's real sharp. It's real cool, and it was only $3 with the shipping, so very, very cool. And funny story with this, I mentioned on Facebook if you check that out. I was being from New York. The weather in North Carolina is really like nothing right now. It's pretty warm. When I went to go get this, I went to go get the mail. My neighbor and her son were there, and I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, as you can see, and I'm covered in scars and stuff like that. And I'm getting my mail, and this kid just kept looking at me. He was probably maybe like 7. I'm gonna say 6 or 7, and he kept staring at me, and I'm like, whatever. And I opened my mailbox to get my stuff out, and this kid, he just, I don't know, he's like, where'd you get all those scars and those cuts on your legs and your arms? And like his mom was like, shh, and I was like, oh, I was like, can you keep a secret? And the kid nods. He's like, yeah. And I was like, I'm Batman. And the look on the kid's face was bright. He was like, and I just walked away. And what makes it even funnier is, because literally, like right where my front door is, right next door is my neighbor, like the one thing over. The kid knocks on my door like 10 minutes later. And I looked at the people. I'm like, what the hell? Like, knocks on the door, and I open up. I was like, well, what's up? And he's like, you can't really be Batman. So I took out one of my batarangs. I'm like, are you sure? And the kid just like, and he just took off, and he looked like he was excited. I hope it didn't destroy his mind, but it's pretty funny. But anyway, got that. Another thing that came in the mail. This is one of the ones I had gotten from this guy, like I had mentioned, was selling all the stuff dirt cheap. This was only 99 cents. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 124, which is the first appearance of the Man-Wolf, I think. Yeah. Probably in fine condition. Very good. I would say fine, because it's really nothing really wrong. Just a little overlapping a little bit. But not bad for $1. It's another one that people let slip through their hands, I guess. And it takes another thing off my my list. So very cool. Up there. These finally came in the mail. Midtown, they've always been wavering on my shit list, but now they're kind of, well, I don't know. I'll explain it and we'll see what you think. Finally got this. It's Amazing Spider-Man 700.1, the variant cover. Pretty cool. 700.1. Now, why I'm pissed is, well, one, alright, granted, it's taken a while to deliver because obviously it's the holidays, and I get that. I'm not really pissed about the delivery, even though this came in today. It's Wednesday the 11th. Losing my mind with stuff I'm showing and what I'm talking about. But anyway, this came in today. I should have got it like a couple days ago, but no big deal. Whatever. All as it comes. Now the problem is, I had ordered before this even came out, like almost like a month, maybe a month and a half before it was scheduled to come out. I had ordered from Midtown. I ordered the regular covers and all the variants from 7.1 to 7.5. And paid for them. Everything went through, and then about, I'm going to say a little less than a week before they were supposed to come out, the first one, I get an email from Midtown saying that they're unable to fulfill my order. I got refunded my money because I had ordered them after they were already sold out. Which, weird, because it looked like they had, stuff for me. So anyway, here's what's funny. I get the money back, obviously. I go on eBay, and I find the regular covers. Like this guy was selling all 5 of them regular covers for one price and free shipping. I think it was like $18 or maybe a little less. I don't really remember. So I got it. I figured the hell with it, you know. What the hell? Hopefully I won't get screwed because I haven't seen any yet because the guy's waiting for the fifth one to come out and then he mails it all together, which is nice. And that's going to my fiance's mother's house, so it's going to take even longer. But anyway, so I was like, all right, no big deal. Went on to Midtown just out of curiosity, and of course, the Lion Bastards, I don't know what the hell they're doing, had plenty of the regular editions and the variants. So I ordered the variant for 7.1, 2, and 3. And I'm like, you guys just, they need to get like their stuff straight because it pisses me off because now I'm going back and now I'm paying, I don't know if I'm paying the same or probably more now because of all the, I'm ordering them one at a time and, you know, well, not one at a time, but you get the point. So, but I'm happy I got the variant. So I got this. I have the regulars coming in the mail eventually. Probably in January I'll get them. But, and I ordered the variants for number 2 and 3. I'm going to try to get 4 and 5 later on, hopefully. And I'll be happy with that. If I can get them, it's all good. Can't wait to read this, though. I want to see how Peter Parker comes back. And I also got Superior Spider-Man number 23. See what happens to Venom. Because obviously Spider-Man's gunning for him. I mean, hell, he already went after the Black Cat. Why not Venom, right? Alrighty. Interesting things. Like I said, I've been packing my DVDs and packing everything. But I did keep a small bundle to the side. Because my fiance and I, obviously, like to watch Christmas movies during the holidays. But I do have a few. And I actually have a tradition, which is kind of interesting. I'll show you some of my favorite ones. The Ref. Love this movie. Dennis Leary is hysterical in this. This is funny as hell. The one part I love about this movie more than anything is when, obviously it's like Kevin Spacey's mother shows up, you know, for the holidays and, you know, whole big thing. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And they tie her up later on, and she's bitching and moaning, and he's Dennis Leary saying she's like saying how much of an ass he is, and he's like, I've known loan sharks that are more forgiving than you. He's like, lady, your husband ain't dead. He's hiding. That was hysterical. But very cool movie. Another one I actually saw in the theaters with my mother a long time ago, Scrooged. Another awesome movie with Bill Murray. Freaking awesome. And like I said, why do I have these aside? Because put them in a separate box because, you know, when we actually move, we've been watching a couple of them here and there, and then we actually move, we're going to have them ready for the holiday thing. 8 Crazy Nights, Adam Sandler. Not a bad animated movie. Kind of depressing, but I guess that's the way it goes. Shrek the Halls. And of course, Donkey's Christmas Spectacular. Shrektacular, sorry, we have those. Ernest Saves Christmas. The Santa Claus. Deck the Halls. Home Alone 1 and 2. Now, like I said, I have kind of a tradition, which I actually started this a long time ago with my mother, and I'm continuing with my fiance. She enjoys it. Every Christmas Eve, I always had, used to be 1 movie, and then it went to 2, then now we're up to 3 movies on Christmas Eve that we watch. Christmas Eve and then Christmas Eve night and stuff like that. Which the one I started with my mom, well, the 2 I started with my mom, is I got it on Blu-ray, was Christmas Vacation. My mother and I used to watch this every Christmas Eve. I think we had it on tape. That's it. And A Christmas Story, which is kind of redundant because it's on usually on TBS or TNT or whatever, like all day long. But we usually watch this on Christmas Eve. These were the 2, like I said, that my mother and I used to watch all the time. And then later, when this came out, I started watching this on Christmas Eve as well, Jingle All the Way. And now my fiance and I, like I said, we continue the tradition. Every Christmas Eve, we watch these 3 movies. But her favorite one is, this is awesome. This is one of my favorite ones, too, especially when Clark gets into that rant about his boss. Unbelievable. So there's that. Nice little holiday insight, I guess, on what we do. That will do it. That's pretty much all the stuff I got. I do have, like I said, I have a lot more stuff coming, which I probably shouldn't have done because the way it's scheduled or set out, like the way they're coming in, I'm hoping they're going to come here before we have to do the final move, because Saturday we're having everything moved out of here. There will be nothing left in this apartment. Yeah, so technically Saturday we move out, but like I said, I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. But a lot of the packages I have that are coming way after Saturday. I think like the last package I'm supposed to be getting is the 20th. If all goes well, if the mail, if it shows up, but if it comes in late, then I'm screwed because the 31st is when we have to hand in our keys. Um, so as long as it doesn't come any later than that, I can still come here and get my mail. But we'll be in the new place by then. And one thing I'm hoping, because I'm a little worried now. I had ordered this. I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm gonna be a surprise. But I ordered something from eBay, and I was checking it, and it was supposed to have arrived a couple days ago. And I contacted the seller. I was like, "Yeah," I was like, do you have any idea where this is? Because it says it was delivered, but it says it was delivered to Pasadena. And the guy was like, "Oh, not over here. Over here, it says it's in Virginia right now." And I'm like, "Okay." And then a day later, he contacts me. He's like, "Oh," he goes, "it was delivered. Enjoy it." And I look at the thing. I was like, I contacted him. I was like, "I never got it, man." I was like, "It was delivered. It still says Pasadena over here." And he's like, "Oh, are you sure?" I'm like, "I'm positive." I was like, "It's not here." And I was like, "Believe me," I was like, "I'm not going to screw people out of their stuff." I was like, "I just don't do it." Um, and then like a day later, he's like, "Oh," he's like, "It came back to me." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "So I'm going to mail it out again," and now I'm still waiting. And I tried contacting him. He's like, he's like, "I'm going to mail it out. I really apologize. I don't know what happened. It has the right address on there. I don't know why it went to the wrong place." He's like, "But I have it. I'm mailing it." And that was a couple days ago. And I contacted him. I was like, did you ship it? I was like, because it still says it was delivered to, wherever. I was like, "Do you have a new invoice or a new shipping thing?" The guy hasn't gotten back to me yet. So it's going to piss me off, too, because it was actually really cool. And it's something I remember seeing a long time ago when I was a kid. And it was way before I liked this character. Give you that. So I've always liked the character, but I was never really, not really obsessed. But you'll see. Hopefully, I'll get it in the mail. If not, then I'll tell you what it is. But that will do it. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it. And if by some chance I don't make another video, which I'm sure I will, hope everyone has a happy holiday. And it's not the size of your man cave that matters. It's what you have in us. Later.